The mark is coming faster than we thought. Revelation 13 warning. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel where we bring you daily video readings from the Holy Bible and messages from our pastors as well as breaking news. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss any updates. Today, we want to discuss a topic that's both fascinating and thought-provoking. Our discussion will center around the prophetic message found in the book of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 through 17, which reads, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so that no one can buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. This passage unveils the emergence of two beasts, the first raised from the sea and the second from the earth, symbolizing opposing forces of evil. It is the second beast that captivates our attention, compelling us to examine its tactics and warnings. This creature possesses remarkable powers, including the ability to deceive even the elect if possible. Its primary tool of influence is a mark, often interpreted as a symbol of allegiance or control. The text highlights that this mark is not just a physical identifier, but a means to regulate commerce and daily life. The mark becomes a condition for buying or selling, suggesting a world where economic activity is restricted unless compliance with the beast's demands is demonstrated. This raises important questions about the nature of the beast and the broader implications of the mark. Who or what is the beast, and how does the mark function within this prophetic narrative? To comprehend the significance of the mark, let's delve into the symbolism of the beast itself. The beast rising out of the sea represents a formidable force characterized by 7 heads and 10 horns, each bearing crowns. This imagery evokes a sense of power and dominion over earthly affairs. Each head is symbolic of authority, while the multitude of horns suggest rivalry and competition among those in power. The presence of crowns emphasizes the pursuit of ultimate supremacy. The beast's fierce demeanor, evident in its devouring the earth and the sea, portrays a destructive and relentless force capable of consuming resources and causing widespread devastation. The beast's deception and powers. The beast emerging from the ground is described as having 2 horns like a lamb, symbolizing apparent harmlessness, but with a mouth similar to that of a lion, representing its inherent danger and deceptive nature. Its ability to perform miraculous signs, even those of a heavenly origin, further enhances its capacity to mislead the unsuspecting. The text emphasizes that this creature possesses extraordinary powers to deceive the very elect, if possible, highlighting the extent of its cunning and the gravity of its influence. Understanding the mark takes center stage in Revelation 13, 16-17, noted earlier in the video, where it is presented as a means of control and allegiance. To decipher its meaning, let's consider several key aspects. The first point to note is the timing of the mark's appearance. It is introduced in the context of the second beast's emergence, aligning it with the rise of deception and restriction. The mark's application is a deliberate act performed by the second beast, suggesting a calculated strategy to exert control. The target audience for the mark includes all people, regardless of social status or standing, encompassing both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave. This universality emphasizes the reach and impact of the mark, affecting all segments of society equally. The placement of the mark on the right hand or forehead signifies its prominence and visibility. It is not concealed, but displayed openly, serving as a constant reminder of allegiance or submission. The purpose of the mark is explicitly stated as a means for no one to buy or sell without it. This economic restriction transforms the mark into a tool for financial regulation, effectively controlling access to commerce and trade. The mention of the mark being applied before the onset of economic restrictions indicates that it serves as a precursor to these measures, likely facilitating their implementation. Furthermore, the mark is linked to the name or number of the beast, suggesting a connection to its identity or essence. This association implies that accepting the mark involves embracing the beast's ideology or submitting to its authority. The warning in Revelation 13:18, "Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, offers a clue to deciphering the mark's true meaning. The number 666 is often associated with the beast, adding a layer of mystery and intrigue. This numerical cipher invites interpretation and speculation, with some viewing it as a code to unlock the beast's identity. Calculating the number 666 could involve various methods, including gematria, a form of Jewish mysticism that assigns numerical values to letters and words. By assigning numerical values to the letters of the beast's name, one might arrive at 666, revealing the beast's true identity. However, the interpretation of 666 remains a subject of ongoing debate and inquiry among scholars and researchers. The significance of Revelation 13. Revelation 13 holds profound significance in apocalyptic literature and theology for several reasons. Firstly, it vividly depicts the rise of evil through the imagery of two beasts, each representing different forms of deception and control. The sea beast symbolizes untamed, powerful evil, while the earth beast embodies more subtle, deceptive evil. Secondly, the passage explores themes of persecution and resistance. The beast's attempts to eliminate those who do not submit to its authority, exemplified by the martyrs who worship God and testify to Jesus, highlight the cost of faithfulness. Thirdly, Revelation 13 addresses issues of worship and allegiance. The demand for submission to the beast and the consequences of non-compliance raise questions about loyalty and the willingness to defy oppressive powers. Finally, the prophecy in Revelation 13 offers a message of hope and endurance. Despite the trials and tribulations foretold, the passage assures that God ultimately triumphs over evil, providing solace and encouragement for believers facing persecution. The call to action. In light of the enigmatic revelations, it is essential to consider the call to action. Revelation 13:15 urges, "Then it was allowed to speak great things and blasphemies, and it was given power to continue for 42 months, for time, times, and half a time." This passage indicates a limited duration for the beast's reign, suggesting that the current era may be nearing its end. It is imperative to recognize that the beast's influence is temporary and that divine retribution awaits. Furthermore, Revelation 13:9 warns, "Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the testimony of Jesus Christ." This statement emphasizes the importance of patience and perseverance during challenging times. For Christians, remaining steadfast in faith and obedience to divine principles is crucial. Lastly, Revelation 13:10 reminds us that the beast is destined for destruction, and he was allowed to perform great signs, even making fire come down from heaven to the earth in full view of the people. This passage highlights the beast's eventual demise, assuring that divine justice prevails. The beast's reign of terror will be brought to an end, a time for reflection and action. As we conclude our exploration of Revelation 13, it is vital to heed the call for reflection and action. The prophetic messages contained within this passage challenge us to confront issues of power, deception, and the cost of faithfulness. Let us embrace the opportunity to critically examine the systems that govern our lives, discern between truth and falsehood, and stand firm in our convictions. Now I want to turn the conversation over to you. What are your thoughts on the book of Revelation and its relevance in today's world? Share your insights in the comments below. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to share it with others. Your engagement helps spread the word and brings us closer to our goal of reaching more people with the message of the gospel. Stay tuned for more insightful content, and may God bless you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching.